Hello and welcome to the News Radar. A flotilla carrying international activists and humanitarian aid bound for Gaza has been intercepted by Israeli naval forces in international waters. Organizers say the vessels were attempting to deliver food and medicine when they were stopped roughly 70 nautical miles off the Gaza coast. Video released by the activists shows passengers on board being hit with water cannons. In other clips, Israeli commandos can be seen boarding the boats with weapons drawn. The passengers raised their hands as troops took control of the vessels. Israel's foreign ministry confirmed the operation, saying several boats were redirected to Israeli ports. Among those detained was Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg, who was aboard one of the ships. Officials say all passengers are safe and will be deported to their home countries in Europe. The flotilla, made up of more than 40 vessels, had been sailing across the Mediterranean for several weeks, drawing international attention. Some boats managed to continue toward Gaza for a time, but Israel has insisted none will be allowed to reach the territory. The organizers maintain their mission is purely humanitarian, aimed at opening a new corridor to deliver urgently needed supplies to Gaza's civilian population. They reject claims that the flotilla is a provocation, instead describing it as an act of solidarity with those suffering under the blockade. Israel, however, argues that the waters off Gaza are an active war zone and that all shipments must be inspected to prevent weapons from entering. The government has labeled the flotilla a deliberate political stunt. International reaction has been swift. Turkey issued a strong condemnation, calling Israel's actions an act of terror that endangered civilian lives. Colombia ordered the expulsion of Israel's diplomatic team following the detention of Colombian citizens who were aboard the vessels. Other European governments have also expressed concern. Spain and Italy dispatched their own naval assets earlier in the flotilla's journey to protect their citizens taking part, amid reports of drones and incendiary devices targeting the boats. The episode highlights the highly charged nature of attempts to break the blockade of Gaza. For activists, it is a humanitarian emergency requiring urgent action. For Israel, it is a matter of national security and control over what enters the enclave. The confrontation has already escalated diplomatic tensions and is likely to fuel further debate about humanitarian access to Gaza in the midst of ongoing conflict. We will continue to bring you new updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for the latest updates.